Hello everyone, welcome to Family Sunday School. This is week 4 of our lesson, an illustrated invitation for families. And the story today is the daughters demand to be included. Excuse me, this story time comes from Numbers 27, verse 1 through 11. So we have 5 daughters. Their names, Mala, Noah, Hola, Milcah, and Tirzah. They were the daughters of, and this man's name is very hard to pronounce, Zelophehad, a man who died in the wilderness. The 5 women came forward at the community tent and stood before Moses, Eleazar the priest, the leaders of the community, and everyone who had gathered. And they said, "It's true, our father died in the wilderness. We know there is a group who rebelled against God out there, but he wasn't part of that rebellion. So he wasn't like a fighter rebelling, okay? He wasn't perfect, but he didn't turn against God. He had no sons. Their father had no sons, and now that he is gone, our home will be taken from us because inheritance or property that belonged to their father won't go to daughters, it'll only go to sons. And so they're going to lose their home and it will be taken from them because inheritance only goes to sons. So why should the laws take our home and erase our father's memory? Give us property among our father's relatives." So, and here is a picture of a law, okay? A law is a written rules, right, that people must follow. So Moses asked God what to do, and God said to Moses, "What these daughters are saying is right. Do what they're asking of you. Not only that, tell all the people, if a man dies and has no sons, give the inheritance to his daughters. And if no daughter, to his brothers. And if no brothers, to his father's brothers, or to the nearest relative. Say, that is the new law for us. It's not what God asks of us." So, that's what happened. The law was changed. God tells Moses the daughters are right and to change the laws. So there you have it. And then the final coloring page has the daughters and their names on their headdresses. So we have Mala, Noah, Hola, Milcah, and Tirzah. So there you go. So take your, you can paint or you don't have to do anything, but mix them up, have fun. It could be like a puzzle. You know, you could even do that if you wanted to. Cut these out and make a puzzle. Wouldn't that be fun? You might want maybe cardstock paper maybe, or you could do it with paper. But retell the story over and over again with your family so that you can learn and you'll remember it, okay? So join me in a little bit for an activity. We're going to make a letter. We're going to write a letter, okay? See you in a little bit. Bye for now. Hello friends, Miss Lisa here with our Family Sunday School activity for our 4th week of an illustrated invitation for families. So the story of the 5 daughters and their way that they asked for some change, right? Change to the laws about their inheritance. And they went to Moses and the leaders. So with this story, I ask, what is something that your family really believes in? What's a cause that is near and dear to your heart? Maybe animal rights, civil rights, nonviolence, clean air and water, hunger, immigration. Chances are that there is something in your local community website for discussing how, now that you care, that there's something in your community website that you can find a cause to take action in. So, or scan your local paper, community websites for information about upcoming meetings, town halls, debates, or forums that you could attend with as a family. Maybe they're out by Zoom, right? You can dial in, join the meeting. Educate yourselves about the cause in the community and how the community stands on the issues, and what you care, what your stand is, and how you feel about it, and where you think that they're getting it right. Send them a letter of thanks, or where you think that they can maybe make some change. Send them in a letter to nudge them maybe in another direction. So work with your families on letter writing. And so with that, you can take a blank piece of paper. For new letter writers, you might want to have lined paper so you can follow the lines. Use your printing is okay, cursive. If you're handy on the computer and want to type it up on the computer and print it out, that's fine too. So write a letter on paper, or I make cards, so I have a thank you card, and it's blank here, so I may thank somebody for what they've done in the community, for that organization, or even maybe just a blank, generic. I like dragonflies. I have many of these, so I can write my letter on a nice little card and then send it with its matching envelope. So, and it's another good thing is work with your families to know, how do you address the letter? How is a letter, the letter format is always good, dear so-and-so, and the body of the letter, how to write it. There's a lot of tips online, but then also, how is this going to be posted, right? So you put the name and the address, the city, state, zip code, and then in this top corner, you'll put your address. So if anything goes wrong, it'll come back to you. And then this corner here, here's your postage stamp, okay? And then I know your family members can tell you how to get this in the mail. You can put it out in your mailbox. If you have a mailbox with a flag, you put the flag up, or maybe drop it in a local mailbox or the post office, right? So, a lot of things, pencil, eraser, pens, all important. So then on the Facebook FCC Kids site, along with the coloring pages, is a template that you can cut along these lines. This is to make your own envelope. So you can cut it along these lines, and then there's like a light, or I think that might be even a dotted line. I'm not sure, but there's a light gray line around here, and those are fold lines. So you're going to fold in these 4 tabs, and then you're going to glue these 3, or this to that, and then this is the closing flap for your envelope. Okay, so something fun, and then you can make a letter and put it inside your envelope. Okay, so enjoy that. It's time together, some research, a little bit of work, but a lot of fun, and it's all for a good cause, right? Because it is near and dear to your heart. And even thank you notes. Thank you notes go a very long way. So I hope to see you in the closing in a few minutes, and have fun with this. Take care. Bye for now. Hi everyone, Miss Lisa and Ginger here. Welcome to Family Sunday School and our closing for our Illustrated Invitation for Families Week 4. The story of the daughters demand to be included. So as you're coloring your coloring pages, and this is the final page, final coloring page, and your storyboard pages, I have a few questions for you to discuss with your families. So, what was your favorite part of this story? Was there a part of the story you didn't like? And I wonder how God felt when these daughters were courageous and asked for the rule of change to change. Remember the rule of the inheritance? The property from the father who had died, and the daughters wanted that inheritance, right? I wonder how God felt. Now, share a time you saw something unfair, or you spoke up. Maybe you saw something with somebody in school or something, and you spoke up and told the teacher or something. Talk amongst your families about that. Or imagine a situation where you would speak up if you saw something unfair happening. And our last question is, how can you join God's work this week of making life better and more fair for others? Maybe you can do our activity of writing a letter, right? So, talk amongst yourselves as you color or work on the letters, and enjoy the coloring page with the 5 daughters. And we have a closing prayer. Ginger, you want to join me? Ginger. Okay. So if you would bow your heads with us in prayer. Okay, ready? Dear God, thank you for the story of the daughters and teaching us how to speak up when something is harmful to us or others. Give us courage to use our voices when we see ways that the world can be a better place for us all to live. Amen. Amen. So I hope you have a wonderful week this week. Stay warm and safe. And Ginger and I will see you next week, okay? Bye for now. Say bye. Goodbye.